All right. Hmm. Gotta do now. Locate the Chatterlock.
Saya, Krunameta, let me help. I was there. I might be able to.
Oh, you are there all right, Konzu. You both went out on the plains that day, but only you returned. You expect me to believe this had nothing to do with what happened in our early summers? When I rejected your iron flower, your proposal?
Iron flower? I can't hear this. You know I had... I miss him too, Saya.
Ooh. What am I doing? That way. Got it. Okay.
Equip your codex scanner and search the area for the glass shards we need. Excellent, Tenno. There should be more in this area. You found another shard. Keep looking.
Sometimes we fail, despite our best efforts.
That's it. There's no more shards here.
Spread out! Crawl if you have to! I need more glass! It is the key to a power I've never seen! The power to kill a sentient!
Linear air support incoming.
Oh, look what we have here! More fertilizer for our Grenier gardens! Your worm-bloated corpse will blend nicely with the excrement on my crops!
I can't extract you until you've dealt with those reinforcements. We have everything we came for. Get to extraction. What was Vahek talking about back there? What power is he after?
Anko. He found the remains of the Unum's champion, a woman of glass. He studied her, obsessed about her ancient secrets. The Quills of Cetus swore us to secrecy, and the secret held until the Granir captured one. Can't imagine what they did to get one of them to talk, but Vahek's been after that relic ever since.
Aye, oh, this Vahek. Could he have taken Uncle prisoner too? Do you think he'd make a trade? This coffer for my uncle? No. That would go against everything Uncle believed in. The sanctity of our people's home, of Cetus. Tenno, you'll need to find the remaining shards.
I've tracked some off-world shipments to a galleon in orbit. Heck may be guarding any key shards he's found up there. Something's wrong. My scans are being blocked. I can't detect any shards.
What does that mean? This galleon is huge. Think.
Anko would have known what to do.
Each fragment responds to a unique harmonic. We discovered that during my initial work on Cetus's transceiver system. It's too bad we can't walk a wideband harmonic through the ship.
Who says we can't? I'll perform a broad frequency sweep.
Saya, that worked! Anko wasn't the only one with a sharp mind. We are elevated by your work and his. Your marriage was a boon to Cetus.
It wasn't always easy. Cetus came first. Always. Things were missed. Special things. Anniversaries. But it was a duty and a privilege.
Tenno! Oh, is it my birth interval? Such a gift. But I have a surprise for you. You greasy metal maggot! Squirmed into my ship! Well, let's see you slip out of this one! What? You pathetic meat piles! Can't you stop one puny maggot from squirming away? Ah!
We've recovered all of the shards Vahek discovered. Get to extraction. Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
There's only one piece left. Hex digging in the Central Plains. I recall Onko finding a few interesting artifacts in the region of...
That crater lake where we used to fish. That place where Uncle's catch got eaten on the line by a...
Oh, that massive hookta. and we had to haul him out. We spent the whole day drying his notebooks. That was a good day. I think I know where we should look. Doha, Doha! While it is dark, the Grenier won't be there. I'll never know what happened to him. I don't even want to open that box now. It won't change a thing.
I wouldn't blame you if you turned back.
No. I need to know.
Evacuation flights have been rescinded. You'll stay out here all night, if that's what it takes. Find that piece before an Eidolon finds you! Brunameta. The Eidolons are all that remains of the great sentient destroyed heap. At night, its spirit rises and haunts, a mindless beast trying to rebuild itself. Watch out. If you see one, don't fight it. You can only run.
Or take cover. Your Warframe is no match for that thing.
It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. Kill it! The beast is drawn to the Grenier. Can you get to the excavation site? It has to be in there.
You have it! Uncle's final piece to the shattered lock.
There's another way out of that cave. Away from the terrorist.
Tenno, I'm having Ordis pull you out. Get to the extraction point.
You think it would be that easy? Tusks! My tusks! New orders! Ignore the monster! Stop that Tenno maggot!
Konzo, you should know. You were the best friend he ever had. I'm ready. Open the box.
Sire, you kept my flower.
Oh, Uncle. You always told me I should try following my heart instead of my head. Shola, I guess it's time I did. Tenno, recently I have been plagued by strange visions of the infestation. They're warnings from Kome herself. I'm sure of it. Kruna Meta, come see me in Cetus. Together, we can overcome a terrible fate. Be well.
A second frequency sweep on Anko's glass revealed blueprints for Gara, the legendary glass warrior who sacrificed herself to protect Cetus. Anka was wise to ensure this information reached us. The Ostrons are grateful, and so am I. Once again, the path ahead is yours to determine. My supplementary message should make that path more clear.
Operator, the sentients are not laughing at my jokes. Did they adapt to my humor? Excellent armaments, Operator. Please return covered in blood. Safe and sound.
Did I start something? How's Uriel? He's been pretty good. He's been pretty chill, man.
Next. You. Visa now. What's this? Visa expired. Take him. Control, prepare another confinement transport. Listen, ignorance is no excuse for an expired document. Next.
Meet Onko in the place who is on the door that open if you're on your operating phone. What does that even mean, brother?
How the children admire your good deeds, Tenno. It brings me such joy. Dada. I have had such dark dreams. Infested demons rise from the ocean and plunder Cetus, while they hack lots and crows. I know in my bones this is a fate dream sent by QuiseMache. One who is bold enough to enter a fate dream may change their fate. Visit QuiseMache Shrine, Grona Meta. Save Cetus from what is coming. You see and are seen.
Arrived at great risk from the Eurasian zone. Display your love with a streak of vermilion. I like those eyes with a dash of rare cerulean. Swasdula killer! I thought we'd seen the last of those ghouls, but no, they're back.
Hold on, BRB guys. We'll do something real quick.
Watch your step out there, killer. Ghouls are proudly arrived at great risk from the Eurasian zone. Display your love with a streak of vermilion. I like those eyes with a dash of rare cerulean. Counters and knives.
Business has been good this week. Found a paying client who thinks he's smarter than me.
Counters and knives, newly arrived at great risk from the Eurasian zone. Display your love with a streak of vermilion. I like those eyes with a dash of rare cerulean. Counters and knives. Swasdula killer! I thought we'd seen the last of those ghouls, but no, they're back.
cerebral nutrients. Available in Cetus for the first time.
Business has
The
been good
product
this
of more
week.
than 10
Found a
years
paying
study.
client who thinks
The
she's
venerable
smarter than
doctor
me.
now brings his range of livers,
Wasnula,
eels,
killer!
skewers, tinctures,
I
and
thought we'd
unguents
seen
to
the last of
you.
those ghouls, but no! They're back! Powders and knives, newly arrived at great risk from the Eurasian zone. Display your love with a streak of vermilion. Highlight those eyes with a dash of rare cerulean. Powders and knives.
Dr. Tomnock's cerebral nutrients. Available in
You
Cetus
know,
for the first
I
time.
thank the Unum you came along when you did, Tenno. If not for you, I don't think Konzu and I would have each other. Dadu.
Kanu, we got trouble. Not normal Granier trouble either. Something nasty. Powders and knives, newly arrived at great risk from the Eurasian zone. Display your love with a streak of vermilion. Highlight those eyes with a dash of rare cerulean. Powders and knives.
The Quills tell me that we are all multi-dimensional beings, having a simultaneous experience. I met one off-worlder with a gun tattooed on his neck, and suddenly I'm not so sure.
Dr. Tomnock's cerebral nutrients. Available in Cetus for the first time.
Powders and knives, newly arrived at great risk from the Eurasian zone. Wasdula, killer! I thought we'd seen the last of those fools, but no, they're back. Of rare cerulean. Powders and knives.
The Quills tell me that we are all multi-dimensional beings, having a simultaneous experience. I met one off-worlder with a gun tattooed on his neck, and suddenly I'm not so sure.
Powders and knives. Watch your step out there, killer. Ghouls are sprouting. Display your love with a streak of vermilion. Highlight those eyes with a dash of rare cerulean. Powders and knives.
More than 10 years study. The venerable doctor now brings his range of livers, eels, skewers, tinctures, and unguents to you.
Wasdula, killer! I thought we'd seen the last of those ghouls, but no, they're back.
Cerebral nutrients.
Powders and knives, newly arrived at great risk from the Eurasian zone.
10 years study.
Display your love with a streak of vermilion.
You should think about children, perhaps. Nothing brings you closer to your own mortality than parenthood. You've made your own replacement, and he's over there trying on your pants.
Powders and knives, newly arrived at great risk from the Eurasian zone. Display your love with a streak of vermilion. Highlight those eyes with a dash of rare cerulean. Powders and knives. Watch your step out there, killer. Ghouls are sprouting.
The product of more than 10 years study. The venerable doctor now brings his range of
Powders and
livers,
knives,
eels,
newly
skewers,
arrived at
tinctures,
great
and
risk
unguents
from
to
the
you.
Eurasian zone. Display your love with a streak of vermilion.
You should think about
Highlight
children,
those eyes
perhaps.
with a dash of
Nothing
rare
brings you
cerulean.
closer to your own
Powders and
mortality
knives.
than parenthood. You've made your own replacement, and he's over there trying on your pants.
Powders and knives, newly arrived at great risk from the Eurasian zone. Display your love with a streak of vermilion. Highlight those eyes with a dash of rare cerulean. Powders and knives.
Dr. Tomnock's cerebral
like those eyes with a dash of rare cerulean. Powders and dyes. Watch your step out there, killer. Ghouls are sprouting.
Dr. Tomnock's cerebral nutrients. Available in Cetus for the first time. The product of more than 10 years
The Quills tell me that we are all multi-dimensional beings, having a simultaneous experience. I meet one off-worlder with a gun tattooed on his neck, and suddenly I'm not so sure.
Powders and dyes, newly arrived at great risk from the Eurasian zone. Display your love with a streak of
Business has
vermilion.
been good this
I
week.
like those eyes
Found a
with
paying
dash of
client who
rare
thinks he's
cerulean.
smarter than me.
Powders and dyes.
The product of more than 10 years study. The venerable doctor now brings
Anu,
his range of livers,
we got
eels,
trouble.
humors, tinctures,
Not
and
normal
liquids to
or
you.
near trouble either. Something nastier. Ghouls. Powders and dyes, newly arrived at great risk from the Eurasian zone. Display your love with a streak of vermilion. I like those eyes with a dash of rare cerulean. Powders and dyes. Powders and dyes, newly arrived
Business has
at
been
great
good
risk
this week.
from the Eurasian
Found a
zone.
paying client who thinks he's
Display your
smarter than
love
me.
with a streak of vermilion. I like those eyes with a dash of rare cerulean. Powders and dyes.
Cerebral nutrients. Available in Cetus for the first time. The product of more than 10 years study. The venerable doctor now brings his range of livers, eels, humors,
Watch your step out there, killer. Ghouls are sprouting. Powders and dyes.
You
newly
know,
arrived at
I
great
thank
risk
the
from
woman you
Eurasian
came
zone.
along when you did, Tenno.
Display your love
If
with a
not for
streak
you,
of vermilion.
I don't think
I like
Konzu and
those
I would
eyes
have
with a
each other.
dash of rare
Dadu.
cerulean. Powders and dyes. Powders and dyes, newly arrived at great risk from the Eurasian zone. Display your love with a streak of vermilion. I like those
Display your love in the shrinker. Yo, what happens, 200? What up?
the product of more than 10 years
What up, brother?
venerable doctor now brings
How's it going, brother?
eels, humors, tinctures, and
Wasdula
liquids to you.
killer.
Alright,
Thought
oh
we'd seen
boys.
the last of
Did I
those
say,
ghouls, but
said
no,
yo.
they're back.
Boy Z one. Bad boy Magic. What's up? Saw that.
The Eurasian zone.
Oh boys.
Display your love with a streak of vermilion. I like
Alright, well,
those
thank
eyes
everybody
with
that
a
tuned in
dash
for
of
this
rare
Warframe live stream. I will be back live in a short second. BRB.